Hi guys, hope everyone are ready for the upcoming university exam. Few of my students have asked me about how to score good marks like distinctions in the university exams, and few asked me about how to get cleared or get passed in the university exams. So I had created this video for the students who are going to write the university exams in the upcoming months. So the topic is actually exam tips roadmap to distinctions. So if you're following this video, if you're watching this video until completion, definitely you may have a chance of getting distinctions, or definitely you can clear the university exams. So first thing is your point that is I need to highlight is you are the creator of your own destiny. So if you work hard or work smart for yourself, definitely the hard work or smart work will be paid off. So next one is your exam preparation. So actually the preparation is the key. So it depends upon your result will be depends upon how well you are prepared for your university exams. So myself had created this simple flowchart for your ease. So I had divided the preparation of your exams into three stages. First stage is your pre-preparation stage. Second stage is your preparation stage. Third stage is your exam day preparation. So coming to the stage one that is known as pre-preparation stage. First you need to take relevant notes on important topics of your subjects. So how many subjects if you are having means, for example, if you are having 4 subjects means, for example in anatomy, if you are taking, you need to take some important topics, then in that important topics you need to take some relevant notes. So mainly next thing you need to do is you need to take the previous or last 10 years question papers from the university website, and you need to take it as a xerox or printout, and you need to keep. And next one is your divide portions among your friends. So if you're studying alone means you're a sole studying means you can take the individual workload will be higher. So suppose if you're a person who is liking combined study or group study means you can divide portions among with your friends or peer groups. So because it may help to reduce the workload of your individual. Next one is do combined study or group study. So if you are doing your combined study or group study means definitely uh, you can get different ideas from different friends. So if you are combining all these different ideas, you can come up to a conclusion and the answer will be good. So like that, if you're doing combined study or group study, it will be well and good. Second stage is your preparation stage. So first stage, whatever things you're collecting, it will be helpful for your second stage, that is your preparation stage. In preparation stage, try to follow Pomodoro technique. So Pomodoro technique is one of the most commonly used technique. So most commonly used study techniques. So this technique is a method, or this is a method for staying focused and mentally fresh. So in this you will be taking a task. For example, you will be taking a lesson for studying. For example, today you are taking a portion in your anatomy, your upper limb in your anatomy. For example, like your scapula bone. Then you will be setting a timer for 25 minutes. So then you will be reading or mainly reading about your scapula bone without any distractions, and then you will be taking 5 minutes break after 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes you will be taking 5 minutes break. So step 5 is here, every 4 pomodoros that will be taking 15 to 30 minutes break. So first you will be studying for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes rest, then again 25 minutes, then again 5 minutes. Like this you will be completing 4 cycles. Then after completing the 4 cycles you will be taking a longer breaks, that is 5 to 15 minutes break, rather than the small 5 minutes break. So this is how you will be using this Pomodoro technique. Next, focus mainly on the repeated questions. So this doesn't mean you need to avoid or skip the remaining questions, but mainly just highlight or focus on the repeated questions, so which has been repeated like 3 to 4 times. So focus mainly on that particular questions. Plus, you need to study the questions which has been already asked also, and highlight the important points. So try to highlight the important points in your textbooks or your notes, your own notes, because the highlighted points, if you're using this yellow color highlight, it will be easily attractive. So easily attractive, and it may create some attractiveness in your mind. So that is the reason why always the school buses are yellowish in color. Next one is the plan A and plan B. So this is also one of the important points which I need to highlight in the preparation stage. So for example, if a question has been asked for an essay till now, it can even have a chance of being asked for short notes. So prepare a question for both essay and short notes format. For example, till now, in the last years, tuberculosis has been asked only for short notes. That doesn't mean it may only ask for short notes. So it may have a chance of even being asked for an essay. So when you are preparing or when you are planning to study a questions during your studies, plan the content for both essay and short notes accordingly. Here in this case, example tuberculosis, try to study in a content manner for short notes, and try to study in a content manner for essay. So you should be prepared for everything. So that's the main thing. Third stage is your exam day preparation. So in exam day preparation, mainly there are three sub stages. First stage is your before exams, and second stage is your during sitting in the examination hall, and third stage is your during examinations. So first sub stage is your before examination. Try to avoid late night studies, because your brain will not be active, or the focus or attention of your brain will be less during the late nights. So if you're trying to study at the late night during the day before your exams, definitely you cannot able to remember what you're studying during your late nights. So try to sleep well before the examination day. So you should have a good sleep. Next one, wake up early morning during the examinations. On the date of your exams, if you're waking up early means your brain will be fresh and you can learn a lot, or your focus or attention will be more during the early morning time, that is 3 to 6 a.m. time. That is known as your Brahma Muhurta. Next one is your revise your portions. So early morning you wake up, you are sleeping earlier, and you will be having good sleep, and you will be waking early morning. And if you are waking early morning means try to revise your portions, your entire portions in a glance. Then go through the important questions and your important notes you already taken the preparation stage, and have healthy breakfast. So this is the main point you need to stretch, or that's why I'm mainly stretching, because if you are skipping the breakfast, it may create a bad or negative impact on your studies or your scores. So next stage is your sub stage is your during sitting in the examination hall. The first and foremost thing, if you're sitting, because definitely if you're entering into the examination hall, you will be made to sit for nearly around 30 minutes. So definitely you will be having some fear, or you will be having some anxious, what type of question can be asked. So like that you will be having some anxious or anxiety. So try to be not in a panic mode. So don't be panic during your sitting in the examination hall. Be relaxed and confident. So you need to be relaxed and confident, and you should have a positive mindset during the examination hall, during sitting in the examination hall. So always, if you're positive, if your thinking is positive, means you can have a confidence and you can create your own motivation, self motivation, and you can inspire yourself. So these are the having a positive mindset during examination is the important thing in person you need to have. And next, definitely during examination, if you're sitting in the examination hall, the somatic nerve system, your sympathetic nerve system will be getting activated. So in order to avoid that and in order to activate your opposite parasympathetic nerve system, you can do breathing exercises in a shallow manner. So try to hold for 4 seconds, then relax, then try to inspire and hold for 4 seconds, and then expire for shorter duration. So this is how you will be doing your breathing exercises. And if you're doing breathing exercise, it may create a positive impact on your examination. Definitely it may create a positive impact on your examination. So all this thing is actually coming from my personal experience. This is how I had scored distinction during my university examinations. And check your answer booklet for any damage. So definitely this your examination invigilator will be explaining you in detail during the examination. So you will be checking your answer booklets, whether is there any damage to the particular booklets. Then you need to fill up your details like your register number, your subject code, name of the examination, and so on. So you will be filling in this particular minutes. So for in this 30 minutes, you need to focus on all these important points. So next one is the most important and crucial thing, that is during the examinations. First important point I need to highlight is try to use black pen. So if you are using black pen with comparing with the blue pen, so blue pen and black pen compare means in white background, black pen or black color will be having more of a contrast with the white background rather than your blue ink. So try to use black ink pen. Next one is use stick pens. So stick pens is the thing which is commonly available, and in that stick pens if you are using means try to avoid red, green, orange and pink. You can use your dark blue, violet, sky blue like colors in the stick pen. And if you are using brown stick pen for drawing diagrams means that is well and good. But you need to think that if you're confident only, you need to use the stick pens. If you are for drawing the diagrams. If you're not confident means go with your normal pencil, because if you made a mistake means it can be erased. But if you are using stick pens and making mistakes means it cannot be erased. So try to be wise and try to use it confidently. And attend all the questions. This is the most important point which I need to highlight. So try to attend all the questions during the exams, because if you attend all the questions, definitely around 80 to 90% of chance of getting cleared in the exams. And next important point is time management, which I will be explaining in the later slides. And avoid mistakes in the first page. So as you know already, first impression is the best impression. So if you are making mistakes in the first page itself, it may create a negative impact of yourself in the examiner's mind or your evaluator's mind. And try to avoid writing answers in the paragraphs. So writing paragraphs answers means it will not be creating a good impact over your evaluator's mind, as well as they won't read it clearly and all. So try to write as a point wise answers, which will be easy for the examiner's point of view, as well as which will be you may get a good marks through if you're following this point wise answers means. And next one is draw sufficient diagrams in between your valid points. So the thing that's why I had highlighted is your sufficient diagrams. So you need to draw sufficient diagrams in between your content. So avoid drawing too many diagrams. So less drawings is also a problem. Too much of drawings is also wrong. That's why I already highlighted sufficient diagrams is needed. So avoid drawing too many diagrams, which will create a negative impression of paper filling in the evaluator's mind. So if you are using too many diagrams, the examiner will or the evaluator will feel that he is just drawing diagrams for the sake of filling the paper. So try to avoid these too many diagrams. So this is how you can present your paper. So this is one of the example which I had taken just for your reference. So this is the schematic representation. In case of pathophysiology or pathology and all, you can do like this schematic representation. And this is also one type of representation in which if you're, for example, if you're writing one condition, you can write the or you can explain the types. So types of this condition can be divided into this like boxes. So this is also creating a good impact of your paper. So this is how you can present your paper in a well manner. So the important thing which I had already told earlier is your time management. So for example, 3 hours, your examination will be 3 hours, that will be 180 minutes, and your question format will be, you will be having 2 essays, 10 short notes, 10 short answers. So total questions for your essay will be 2 questions in which you can write for a maximum of 30 minutes for each essay. So 30 into 2 questions, that will be 60 minutes. And for short notes, you can write maximum of 8 minutes. So that is 8 into 10 questions, that will be 80 minutes. And next format is your short answers. So you can write 3 minutes per question. So 3 into maximum of a 3 minutes for a 2 mark question. So that will be 3 into 10 questions, that will be 30 minutes. So in total 60 plus 80 plus 30 will be 170 minutes. So by 170 minutes you need to complete your entire content or entire paper, and remaining 10 minutes will be there. So in this last 10 minutes you need to underline the important points and you need to check all answers at a glance. So you need to check whether you had completed all your answers, or if you forgot some types, you can complete in this last 10 minutes. So you need to focus on your underlining. So if you're underlining your key points during this time, definitely it may fetch good marks during your examinations. Because if you're underlining means you are showing the key points to the evaluator. So rather than the evaluator is finding. So try to make the evaluator find the particular points in your paper because of your highlighting. Next one is the paper content. So what are things, how much you need to write maximum for each questions. For essay, you can write maximum of 12 pages. So 12 pages, that is 6 papers. So 12 pages you can write. So 12 into 2, 24 pages. Short notes you can write 3 pages. So that will be around 3 into 10, that will be 30 pages. Short answers 1 pages for each short answers, that will be 10 questions you will be having, and you can write 10 pages. So in total for 22 questions you can write 64 pages. So this is the maximum number or maximum pages you can write. So you can change according to your wish. This is all about your maximum pages. You can either convert into rather than 12 pages, you can change it to 11 pages, and you can add in the short notes also. So it depends upon your writing. So by this I'm concluding, and are you ready for your exams? Hope all this you by seeing this you got an idea of getting cleared and getting distinctions in the university exams. Finally, you will be after completing your examination, you will be anxious and you will be waiting for the results, and create a mindset for facing anything. In order to rise, sometimes you may need to fall. So new mindset will be a new result. So always try to create a new positive mindsets. So this thing I need to focus is about your life. Your life is about learning. So first word is your L. First letter is your L in the life is your learning. So you should be a vivid learner throughout your life. And next letter is your I, that is known as involvement. So whatever you're doing, you should be having under 100% involvement in the particular thing. And next letter is your F, that is focus. So whatever you're doing, you need to do, you should have some focus on that particular thing. And last but not the least is your letter E, that is energy. For doing all these things, you need to have some energy. So you need to create a positive energy and positive mindset around you. And if you are not updated today, you will be outdated tomorrow. So stay updated. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Hope you guys had prepared well for your university examinations. All the best for your upcoming university examinations. By this, I'm concluding these slides and this video. Thank you for watching this video.